Welcome back. We are outside working today. We've got a couple of things planned, but we wanted to bring you along. So come along with us today as we get some of our big project list done today. Let's get started. Here you go, ma'am.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna wear them.
Are you gonna take them? Are you guys gonna take them away? Are you gonna take them away?
Here, where are you gonna take it? Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Okay, bye. Alright, as we begin today, bringing out the gloves. We're getting this wood pile. I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a massive wood pile over here. And basically, we're cleaning all this up, getting it over into the burn pile, so that way we can go ahead and burn it. We want to start collecting wood. We would like to start using some wood as a heat source since we do have a chimney. We would like to actually get an insert for the chimney, but one step at a time. We'll probably not use that much this year unless we can find some seasoned wood in our budget or our price range, but at least start collecting for next year and get moving on that. So we're moving all this over to the burn pile.
In case we haven't told you guys before, we have a huge issue with fire ants. So, they love this pile. So, part of the problem...
You can come show them this pile.
Yeah. Yay! Love it. Love it, love it. So many fire ants. And rat poop. How about that? Get it, Mr. Kelly.
Okay, another load. So you're probably wondering why we are talking about cleaning up this pit of firewood and just scraps and all that other kind of stuff, and it's really, really simple. First of all, let me just say, this shirt is really bright. Holy moly. Like, look at this shirt. Holy cow. Anyways, back to getting distracted. The reason why we're talking about all this is because we picked up Polyface Micro at the Homesteaders of America conference. Started reading it. I really thought it was just going to be a book on keeping livestock, and we were going to make some changes when it came to, you know, how we do our livestock and how we move them and how we do all this other stuff. But we're really starting to second guess this whole homestead thing and how we've done it up to this point. And really, I'm not that surprised that the book is making me think about things that I really hadn't thought about up to this point. And one of those things is organization, cleanliness, and making sure that the things that we need are in the right place. And really just diving into like what works, what doesn't work. We haven't done a SWOT test yet, but we are getting ready to just cut everything at the base and start pulling this stuff out and cleaning it up so we can kind of start fresh in the spring and kind of check out our SWOT when the spring comes. But for now, we're just piling up here, getting ready to use it on the fire. The other thing that we're hoping here is with cleaning all this stuff out, we have had a lot of trouble with rats. And when I mean a lot of trouble, like we've lost chicks this year, we've lost turkeys this year, we've just lost a lot of just animals and they've dug into a lot of things and gotten into a lot. I have 5-gallon like buckets out there. I have plastic tubs that they have literally chewed through in order to get to the grain, to the sunflower seeds, to whatever it is out there. So we are really starting to think about how to protect that kind of stuff and keep it clean. And what we found is they like to make homes in all the areas that we're cleaning up now. So hopefully that will help out a little bit. And then we are going to be using something called Rat X, which they sell at Walmart, but it's a more natural. It's not a poison, but it's a natural kind of rat poison. We're going to be hitting that kind of aggressively. We've tried a lot of things up to this point, and this is our last resort. So if you're out there and you're like, oh, don't kill the rats, don't do that, we kind of need to. They're becoming a nuisance, they're becoming a problem, and we, don't really want a lot of snakes on our property. We tried the other non-conventional things before with planting different plants to kind of deter them and do that kind of thing, but it has not worked in our favor, and we're hoping that the disturbance of all of these little areas where they like to make a house will hopefully deter them from the property, and we'll just keep everything nice and clean up to this point. But I don't know, we're just cleaning everything out and doing the best that we can. Jordyn is over here planting some stuff. What you planting, Miss Kelly?
Some citronella.
Some citronella.
And this is a natural mosquito detergent. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Deterrent. How about that? Is that a better word?
I think that's a better word.
If you guys don't know this, mosquitoes can tell what type of blood you have, and they prefer, oh, guess what type of blood I have? Oh. So, every time we come outside, I typically get
destroyed
5 to 10 mosquito bites, no matter the amount of time I'm outside. So, I'm excited to have some citronella plants. 1 we had bought, and then 2 were actually given to us. So, they look a little sad. They've been needing to go out for quite some time. But, hopefully they'll pick back up, and it'll be great. And any babies they produce, we can go and plant other places.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm not my best self today, guys. I'm a little weepy. I'm still trying to figure out some hormones, but I'm so excited about this box. I'm excited to have this box by the back door. I'm excited to have some of our favorite brassicas just, within a few feet from our kitchen. And I think this will be great. I think if this goes really well for us, I think Josh is thinking about building a couple more of these back here. So, which is funny because before we put the garden in the front, we actually talked about putting some raised beds back here because it's not the best soil. The driveway used to come through back here, and so we talked about putting some boxes back here. So I'm excited that we have this box back here. I'm excited to see how everything grows, how everything does, and I'm really glad he made it, and I'm really glad he planted it, and I'm excited to plant some more seeds today in it. And I'm excited to share our first harvest out of it with you guys. So here's to more salads this fall and winter. I'm excited for that. I'm just excited. We might as well just call this video Jordyn's Excited. But I'm glad that we thought about this when we've been really thinking hard about this homestead and our decisions here. I think this will be a good addition. So what's your plan here, Mr. Kelly?
Well, I'm thinking that we're going to put 2 instead of 3 because this is 4 feet.
Okay.
But it's 45 inches across, and so I'm going to take this, and this is going to be our trellis for our little batch of peas, but I need to cut it down because this is 4 feet. Unless we just did 2.
We could do 2.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that.
Might be easier.
Yeah.
All right, the box is finished. Now, Josh is gonna plant, for me, some Swiss chard and dinosaur kale. Also, y'all wanna see the mushroom I found today? What do you think?
The big mushroom?
Yeah.
The big mushroom?
Well, it's not quite that big.
Big
It's
mushroom.
like that. You're a mushroom head. No, guys. Look at this. Look at this mushroom. This mushroom that I found. And it's like a tough, woody one. I have a friend who came by, Miss Debbie. She knows a lot. She knows a lot. She knows a lot of different things, but she's going to research it for me and see if there's any good medicinal properties, if it's worth doing anything with, like even maybe putting it in a broth, or, you know, we were talking about dehydrating it, so she's going to research it for me, get back to me. We're going to see how that goes. So what you doing?
Well, I'm making the rows because we need to get these in here, but I'm going to plant them
It's
a
not
little...
very straight, love.
Well, you know what? It's a raised bed. It doesn't have to be perfect.
So rows in the ground have to be perfect?
Yes. Yes.
These girls want to be helping you. Can you tell?
You... What? What?
Oh, the Swiss chard.
Oh, the Swiss chard. Okay. Kale time.
What do we say around here?
Kale, yeah!
Maybe we should make that a shirt.
Maybe we should make that a shirt. I don't know.
So, what's your favorite kale variety?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had all kales.
Well, you've tried different ones, whether we grew them or not.
Well, I like Russian red kale.
And why do you like it?
I think it's sweeter. Like strawberry wine. No, I think it's sweeter. And I like it better than lacinato. I don't know. I like it better than the lacinato kale. And I'm interested to try what's down there because that's the curly kale. That's actually what I'm really excited about. So, let's see how that goes. What about you?
My favorite kale is definitely the Red Russian. It's a very mild kale, which really allows any type of dressing, gives it a lot more liveliness and flavor. So I really like the Red Russian if I'm gonna have a salad. Now if I'm gonna cook this kale, I really like the lacinato. It sautés really well because it's a thicker kale. So I like it for that. And I have had the curly kale, but again, it's one of those that I'd much rather cook it than eat it raw. So that's my take on it. But I will eat the Red Russian raw any day, anytime. You done?
Yeah, got it all done. They're in there. So now I just need to water them in and be good to go. This is not the way we had planned on doing the garden this fall over through the winter, but it's what we decided that was best for us. So we're gonna do what's best for us and do the box. We have enough wood, we might make one more box. We had a viewer ask us to kind of give, you know, an overview of how we built our box, so there may or may not be a video on that, but if anything, we might build one more box. So, and that'll be our fall garden for this year while we get ready to do some planting.
And work a lot.
And work a lot, yeah. So,
what's gearing up at work?
Christmas
Work a
time,
lot?
holiday season.
You guys might not be Starbucks customers, but if you are, or if you're not and you just want to know, our holiday launch is in less than 2 weeks. Our holiday launch is November 4th, and that means Christmas flavors and Thanksgiving flavors, and it's just a busy time of year. Luckily, both of our stores have started hiring more people, so that hopefully we're a little more prepared for the busy season. My store is going to get a lot busier because we are right off the highway. So we're definitely a travel store more than like a locals, which we definitely have a lot of locals, but most of our customers are traveling. A lot of them are going, you know, from New York or New Jersey down to Florida or Georgia. We get a lot of travelers, whereas Josh's store is more in Fayetteville, so his is much more like the commute, the daily people who, you know, get off from school, get off from work, go there to study, go there to hang out. And my store is very much a stop and grab a bite and a drink while you're on the road. So work is definitely going to be a little busier. We signed up for, I think, 5 out of the 6 holiday dates that we needed to volunteer for. So we'll be working a lot more in November and definitely December, but we've got some babies expected in December. I won't give away what species, but we're excited for those. Well, as the wind comes up and the sun is setting behind the trees and it gets a little chillier. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jordyn.
I'm Josh.
And we're with Working Aussies Homestead. And thank you so much for joining us. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Thanks for watching. Mwah.